off, duplicate using your own local business. No, it's not. It's not that. It's market. Hey, what's up, guys? John Cochran here, and today is System Saturday, the day that I bring you a system that I use in my business that you can rip off and duplicate using your right. No, yeah. These are the things that work in today's market. You're gonna love what we did in here. We're gonna go start making some money. Here's how you do it. Hey, what's up, guys? John Cochran here, and today is System Saturday, the day that I bring you a system that I use in my business that you can rip off, duplicate using your own local market. Now, on today's System Saturday, this is gonna be very different, and I'm just gonna flat out disclose to you right now that I'm not giving you any type of legal advice, no bankruptcy advice, no foreclosure advice. I'm not giving you any type of tax advice or anything like that. Where's Johnny C taking you down on today's System Saturday? Guys, I'm going to tell you exactly what I did for the first 8 years that I was in business to really, get on track, and I was completely failing, and what I needed to do to actually make it, because I think a lot of people can relate to my story. Guys, I was going in a lot of debt. I was going to all these real estate seminars. I was doing a lot of, webinars and whatnot, and I was buying a lot of courses, and I was buying a lot of properties. I was doing a lot of real estate investing, but I wasn't getting anywhere but debt. And, really when it got so far to where I was like running off of my last dollar, guys, I always had this obligation to always pay all of my lenders. That's what my obligation was, to pay all my lenders, to pay all my credit card bills, and to pay all the stuff that I was going up with. And, after looking back at this, from, a 15,000 foot view or whatnot, and when I look back at this, that was actually one of the dumbest things that I ever did. Not going into all that debt and whatnot, but actually paying all of those lenders first, because I was the one that never got ahead, because my mindset was very simple. Well, if I just do one more deal and I'll make $25,000, well, then I can actually breathe again. Well, that one deal, it never really happened. So what I did, and again, I'm not giving you any type of advice, but when I was in deep debt and when I was trying to really figure out my real estate business and to make this thing profitable, I had to pay myself first. I had to go late on a little bit, actually a lot of it, of my credit card bills, mortgages and stuff like that, because once I found out that, and it was kind of too late at this point, but once I found out that, when I was paying them first, I kept putting myself and digging myself into a deeper hole. If I would have just went out there and paid myself first, which I did at the end of this, that's how I got out of this hole. Now, what do I mean by paying myself first? I actually mean what I did was I had to go late on all these bills so that I could pay myself, so that I could operate my business and to invest in myself before they actually got their money. Now, they all got their money, but I had to pay myself first in order to get that. And that was one of the big mistakes that I made, for the first 8 years that I was into the businesses. I always tried to take care of them, but I never got time to take care of myself. So that's what I did. Again, I'm not giving you any type of advice or anything. I just wanted to give you my story and what I did, because I know that some people could relate to this. And at the end of the day, you have to make your own decisions on what you have to do. But that's what I had to do, was start paying myself first so that I could make it, and then I would take care of the rest later. I highly suggest that you really seek legal advice like I did not do, but really think about your situation and where you're at, and I guarantee you can do very, very big things. So guys, I hope you like this System Saturday. Like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube video, and I'll see you on the next System Saturday.